you do today?
I think I did good. It was a great experience. Had fun. Coach taught me a lot. We had a good plan. We did some phenomenal moves, good pass rush moves. I learned a lot with the hands, and I did very good on my reps. Won all my reps, and it was a great experience. Got a lot of love, and finna check out the building and see what's good.
Obviously, Larry Johnson has a big reputation throughout the industry as his defensive line coaching techniques. What did you kind of learn from him today, and what was it like to be taught by him?
I learned that everything has to come in the process. Everything has to be patient. Don't rush your moves, or you will lose. And he taught me like keep your hands moving. He just taught me different stuff that I need to work on and stuff. And yes,
getting the offer from Ohio State, what did that kind of feel like when you were presented with it?
It felt amazing. It was very exciting because I never knew like they offer 8th grader, and so for me to be one of the 8th graders they offered, that's a very good experience, and I really enjoyed it, like my family, because it makes me see that I got something special here.
With you being so young, I mean, just to have that potential of an Ohio State, I mean, what did they tell you they see in you in terms of down the road in the next 4 years?
They see me being an outside linebacker, edge, pass rusher, move me around, doing all types of stuff. And yes.
What about your talent? Like, what can they kind of project on you with you still being so young?
They project me being, like I said, outside linebacker, edge.
Like in terms of talent-wise, I mean, like do they feel like you can kind of grow into like that monster? I guess. I mean, you kind of have to see that at your age, you know.
Yes, everything comes in a process, but they believe in me. They trust what I got going on, and so that's what I said. They see me playing different positions, not just one person, not one position, so I can move around and multiple things.
To see a success story out. Oh, sorry.
How many offers you had?
20.
And who are some schools, the big ones, maybe starting to stand out a little bit, or you're thinking about, or at least considering?
I'm not there yet.
Not there yet? Okay.
No.
When do you think you'll get there?
Probably my sophomore, junior year.
And what's the rest of the summer as far as where are you going?
Say it again?
Where are you going the rest of the summer? Camps, visits, that type of thing?
I'm going to a lot of places. I don't know which places I'm going to yet, but I'm going to different places and programs.
Will you get back here at Ohio State at some point? Not this summer, but at some point in the future. Will you get back here to Ohio State, do you think?
Yes, I will. I really loved it. It was a great experience. Great, like, it's very nice here. So yeah.
To have a guy watching you, like, I mean, obviously Larry Johnson, but JT, I mean, he's a success story here, like he's a guy that a lot of you guys want to be like and emulate. What was that like, kind of watching him, watch you guys kind of coaching you up as, he's kind of a product of what Larry Johnson's been able to do here?
It was good because he sent a lot of guys to the NFL, so me getting a lesson learned for him. So for him teaching me stuff, that actually felt special because I get to learn from the best that done it. So.
Did JT Tuimoloau, did he say anything to you while you were out there camping? Or?
Yes, he told me keep working. It's a process, and yes.
It seems like you're kind of spreading your own brand. Is that like an NIL campaign, or what's kind of the story behind the shirt?
No. So this is my logo. I'm gonna do starting up my 4 years and get it popping, acting up. So because I go everywhere, football, I act up, show out. So this was going to be the new fit.
Have you been able to maybe take a step back throughout this last couple months and go, wow, I'm an 8th grader and I'm already up to 20 offers? Like, maybe have you understand like how rare this really is to get this many offers as quickly and this young?
I don't let that stuff get to my head. It's a true blessing. My family been there with me at every step. So all this is just blessing, and I'll keep working and keep my grind on.
First Ohio State visit. I know you haven't seen a lot yet, but still, what are your impressions of Ohio State?
It's like this is what every young guy wishes that they can play for. So me for being in this position and have an offer from there, a scholarship, so I can come for free. That's a very blessed, and I'm very thankful for that.
How much were you following Ohio State before they got involved with you? I mean, obviously, a lot of schools out there, a lot of opportunities, but how much interest did you have in Ohio State before Ohio State showed interest?
I had a lot because my favorite player is Chase Young, so I had a lot of interest. Chase Young is like a guy I really look up to because he does everything. He can drop back in coverage. He can cover. I mean, he can rush the passer very well. So me getting offered that Chase Young played for, that's a very good.
Have you gone back and watched like some of his college games to sit there and see what he was able to do and maybe try and model a little bit?
I watch Chase Young almost every day.
Why is he your guy growing up, so to speak?
Why is he my guy?
Yeah. Why did you follow him so much?
Because Chase Young. First, Chase Young, I read up on his story. Chase Young was very small, so he came up a long way. And for him to set the tone at Ohio State and bring all the knowledge, I really like. That's very good. And so, him seeing the passion he has and rushing the passer and how he can move and all that, that's what I like to see. And that's what encouraged me to get even like better at my pass rush and everything.
When you say you watch him almost every day, are you watching him for fun? Or are you watching him for technique and tips? Like, why you watch him so much?
I watch him so much because I watch him for fun, technique. I watch him from a different standpoint. I don't just like watch him because he's like he's so informational. So It's like him doing the stuff he can do is like that makes me like practice what he can do, and that makes me when I'm in the game get to that quarterback how he got to the quarterback.
Is there a game that stands out that you go back and you watch there? I mean, fans may look at it one way, but as somebody who plays the position, I mean, certainly you're watching it differently. Is there like a game in particular that you're like, that's the move right there?
No, not really. All his games I enjoy. So it's like, because all his games, I think all his games he play, he always got a sack. So he always dominated. He's like a dominant player. So that's what I'm trying to come from my 4 years and my 3 years in college. That's what I'm trying to come.
So Chase Young is a goal of yours, like to be like him, anywhere you go.
I want to be like myself. I'm me. So that's his story, but that's somebody I look up to.
Yeah.
So I do my stuff my own way, and I want to have my own story for me.
So getting an offer from the guy who developed that, I mean, what did that feel like?
It felt really amazing because you can just look at everything that got here, and so it looks like you can come here and develop and get your game right and be out in 3 years.
Were you shocked at how early they offered you?
I worked for it, so for them to look at me and keep me up there, that's very blessing. So yeah.
Tyler, what age did you start playing football?
I started playing football since I was 4 and never lost interest in it.
What do you think, I mean, for those that don't know a whole lot about you, what do you think led to such a huge rise this young? Like, where do you think this kind of came from?
It came from my background. All my family played. My grandpa, my uncle, they all played football. Like, all of them was dominant. And so it just showed me hard work. Like, when I was young, I was doing push-ups. I was doing push-ups right next to things. So it just built up to now, and it just worked. It's keep working.
Sorry if you've been asked this already, but like, who offered you and like, how did you get it?
I got offered by the defensive coordinator. I got offered by the head coach. All them guys.
When you have someone like Chase Young that you watch like that, does that make a difference when you're thinking about schools like the school that he went to? Like, how does that factor into your thinking when you have all these great options?
See, a school can't determine somebody. The player is their own self, so that's his hard work and dedication. I just really like the school, and like me, like that's just how it goes.
Did you? I mean, was